medieval world ravaged by a mysterious plague. One lone survivor, or two if you play co-op, who must find shelter, gather resources, fight dangerous animals, and most importantly, help find a cure for this affliction. Welcome to The Last Plague Blight, a survival game with an emphasis on realism. Day 1. Okay. We are here. And the Blight is already here as well. Okay, welcome folks. This is my new series of Last Plague, the Blight. And as you can see, we have the Blight here already. Some strange looking green smoke or fog or whatever it is. And yeah, this is our map. We are here. I just realized that you always start at different locations, and apparently the map is randomized as well. So this is an entirely different map than what I was previously playing. But the swamp is quite close. Okay, interesting. So maybe it's not such a bad idea. Yeah, I played the game before as a demo and a little bit when it came out, just a few hours, but I realized, yeah, I wanted to start fresh because, I don't know, my voice acting was not that good in my opinion, and I also had some mic issues. So I thought I'd just start a new game and let's try it again. Okay, small stone, large stone. A rabbit. You can really see far. But the first priority will be, actually, once I gathered a few stones from here, is to find a river or a lake, because we will definitely need water. And I guess it's probably not such a bad idea to live close to the swamp, because I think there will be some specific resources that can only be found there. But it could also mean that the animals will be more dangerous there. So maybe I should build a base that's not too close to the swamp, but on the other hand also not too far away from it. Yeah, okay. Okay, there would be a river there. Oh, there is even a kind of interesting, kind of like an island, something, or half an island. I could try maybe to build a base there, because if I'm lucky I could maybe seal it off later on with a wall like that, and that would be kind of a safe zone where, because I think the animals are not able to cross the river, and so I will be protected from them. So I guess this will actually be a good idea to start a base there. And if you press Alt, you can also see all the resources close to you. And this is my inventory, by the way. It's more like Diablo-like. The only downside is you can't put anything on a space that is already kind of taken. So in Diablo you could just it would simply you would automatically select the item that was previously there, and then you can move it around. But here it's a bit kind of, you need a bit more time to sort things out. Chamomile. Dandelions. Maybe I'll wait with them a little bit. Yes, and Dogbane is needed to craft rope. You can have four max, so this is the max size here. If I collect one more, see, it already starting a new stack. So now it's time to craft, and this is how it goes. So just right click and then rip up, and if you press it several times, then you will you can rip up several of them. And you can also fast forward it a little bit to save kind of a bit of real time. If you craft a lot of it at the same time, then it's a good idea to fast forward everything. Also, here's another thing. So I collected some blueberries, and as you can see, there is kind of it tells me it's 1% contaminated. So everything in this world, or almost everything, is contaminated with the blight. And if I eat it, so right now I just have my energy, my kind of sleepiness. So this is stamina. The green one is stamina. This is energy. This is hunger. This is thirst. And this is obviously my health. But if I eat it now, let's eat one. See, I got a new stat here, Blight. So right now I'm not really contaminated. Let's eat all. So it will eat the complete stack if I do that. Okay, I'm still not contaminated. Interesting. Now you see, 0.1% contaminated. So now I'm poisoned a little. So this is a bit like radiation in Fallout. So this is how it works. And there are ways to counteract it. So later on I will have recipes that will help me to I will have a remedy or several remedies to let it go away a little bit. So it will, you drink something or eat something, and it will kind of heal you from this contamination a little. Oh, small piece of flint, nice. Yeah, flint is useful. You can start fires with them, and it also takes less time to craft a fire. To start a fire, not to craft it, of course. To start a fire. And yeah, it's better. It's kind of probably one of the best fire starters, at least in the beginning of the game. Okay, and now we also have a main hand and offhand kind of inventory. So if I put it here, I can't even do it because the long stick is too big. So I have to carry it here in the offhand. And also the kind of the difficulty of the game is also to learn how much stuff goes in one stack. So for the long sticks, you can carry two of them at the same time. But if I tried to pick up a third one, let's see if I find one real quick. Oh, there is one. So if I try to pick up this one here, it will tell me, yeah, not enough space. Yeah, because for some reason he can only carry two of them at the same time. So if I want to carry more, I need to make space in my inventory. Okay, let's go to the where am I? Oh, I'm very close to the lake and to the river I wanted to check out. Just be careful that there are no animals here. Oh, what's over there? This doesn't look natural, although... Ah yeah, this is sandstone rich rock. I still don't know to deal with them. So I was only a few hours into the game before I decided to start a new run. So I also don't know everything about the game yet. But we are learning here, we are keep learning. Bane. Ah, yes, you see. And now I have to make some space here. And now I can pick it up again. Let's craft more rope because it will take up less space if I do so. Yeah. And also the thing is, when you are in this crafting mode, you can't move anything. So if there is no space for it in your inventory, then it will fall to the ground. And then you have to think about it, and that you have to pick it up, and also make sure that you pick up everything. But as I said, you can always press Alt, and then you can see all the resources that are on the ground. And in this game, in my opinion, this is very important because everything is so small here, so you really have to kind of look very closely if you don't want to miss anything. So yeah, but we can turn it off for now because I am in my exploration mode. Oh, okay. I hoped this would be the perfect location for a base, but no, because there is a Blight here. And it's not such a good idea to start a base here. Oh man, this would have been the perfect location. Although it is a bit sandy here. Although there's dirt here. Yeah, I think it's still okay, but there are not that many trees around here. I need a place with a lot of trees, because you will need lots of wood. You need to start a fire, you need to keep it running, or you should keep it running. And you also need the fire to... You need your campfire to boil some water, because otherwise it's not safe to drink. Not even from the river. Yeah, okay, so... By the way, I have a few cured sausages with me, so kind of hunger is not a problem right now, but water surely is. And for some reason the blueberries don't offer me that much of thirst. And they get spoiled, as you see, condition 98% at the moment. And the thing is, the more the condition worsens, the less you will get from eating it. So it will satisfy your hunger and your thirst much less. So you should, if it is possible, you should eat and drink everything right away. But of course, if your bar is filled up, then it probably wouldn't make much sense to do so. But keep in mind that everything in this game spoils, or at least the food spoils, and you should be you have to pay attention to it. Dogbane. A very strange location, by the way. No forests around the map. Wow, interesting. So I think this location would be nice. Although there is a city there. So maybe kind of here. Here's a lake, and here should also be a forest. Okay, it's a stone. Let's collect more dogbane. Yeah, the location itself looks nice, but I'd like to have more trees around my place. There's also the Blight here. Okay. We get more trees now, so we're reaching a forest here. Okay, it looks better now. Let's look for the swamp first. Okay. Yeah, too much blight around the place. I don't like it. Can we get kind of an easier location? Okay, there's the blight again. And according to the game, the blight should also be spreading. So each time you wake up, kind of something in the world happens. So I think that the animals will get more dangerous, and also the blight should grow a bit bigger. So it's always good, in my opinion, to build a base as far away from the blight as possible, because it would be bad if it reaches your base and then you have to relocate completely, start a new base and everything. And to build a base also takes a lot of time in this game, so it would be really a pain in the butt to do so. Okay, there's another blight. Where am I actually? Okay, the swamp is over there. Wow. But at least no animals so far, so I think they only start appearing on the second day, so that the game isn't too difficult and you kind of can still explore and find a suitable place for your base before the world gets more dangerous. And there are also people in this world, not so many, but you are not the only survivor here. That's also quite interesting in my opinion. Okay, this is the swamp. Oh. Oh yes. I get infected. Oh yes. Something happening there. Okay, so yeah. Having a base close to the swamp is also not such a good idea. But I need the forest. I need trees. Okay, we have to cross the river. There is also wet mechanic in this game, yeah, you see. So now I'm soaked. And then I will become more susceptible to the blight. But it goes away when I dry up. So yeah. But there are some kind of river passages where it's very shallow and then you can cross the river without getting soaked. And there are also bridges at some points. Although probably the locations with the bridges could be swarmed by animals, and so you have to be careful. So I rather prefer to have a very kind of nice and very idyllic location with no animals at all, but they can randomly visit your base. Oh, I'm still keep running here. Okay. So the forest was over there. We could go to the sea perhaps. But I'm not sure if there is kind of saltwater mechanic in this game. If it is, then it would also mean that we won't be able to drink the seawater, even if we boil it. Probably. Oh, a rabbit. Okay, this location looks better. There is still some blight here. I think this location could be good, although it's very close to the city and it will probably be infected with the blight. I want to find a location where the trees are basically growing along the river. But so far no luck here. I think I will have to cross the river again, and there is a blight. Yeah, this would maybe be a good place to build a base here. But again, there are no trees, and I think it will be very difficult to bring the tree logs across the river. So I think it's much better. Oh, I'm completely wet now. I'm entirely wet here. Let's grab some rope. Need some space. Yeah, and it's already getting dark. And I still don't have a campfire here. Shit. I didn't expect it so hard to find a suitable place here. I think this location might be my godsend. There is water and there are trees over there. But I should do it a bit faster now. There's also a road. No idea if the cart... You can also build a cart later on. And no idea if it will be faster to follow the road if you have a cart. Probably yes. Okay. Okay, a few 100 meters more. Wow, it's already getting dark. I still don't have a base. I just keep running here. Okay, this looks much better. Okay, blight over there. Very unfortunate. Oh, there is a house here. What the heck? Let's check it out. Covered glass bottle. Uh-huh. Maybe I can use it as a container. Chair. Huh. Interesting. Maybe I can build something like that later on. But not now. But we got a glass bottle. No idea what's the use for it is, but I think I can use it as for boiling water. And probably because it is a bottle, I can safely put it in my inventory. Because if you use bowls, then you have to drink everything immediately. You can't put it in your inventory, so the water will be spilled. So this game is pretty realistic in that regard. And yeah, you can't. So to store water is kind of a challenge in itself. Okay. Starting to get a bit thirsty. Yes, I need water. I have to start a base immediately. Okay, okay, there's Blight over there. But it's not... Okay, let's hope there is no Blight here. At this location. Yes, I want kind of to have a base between these two... Okay, it looks actually quite good. Okay, the trees are a bit far away. Okay, there's the Blight here. But not that much. Oh, I do hope I don't have to relocate later on. If it's possible maybe to remove it, I still don't know if it's possible. It should be possible to remove the Blight later on. Okay, there is a... Okay, there is a road here. And... We also have lots of trees here. Okay, maybe... I think this location is actually even better. Though there is a road here, I'm not sure if it will affect the number of animal spawns. Yeah, finally a proper forest here. Oh shit, and there's the Blight here. Oh my god. I thought I found the best location ever. Okay, and there's a Blight over there, but it's pretty far away. So I think this looks quite like a nice location. It's quite open. I just need to remove this tree. Can I remove the stone? Maybe later on. Yes, I think I can remove all these trees here, and then I will have enough space for myself. I think I can also mine the stones later on. Yeah, I think I won't be able to find a better place. And since it's getting dark, I should start... Yes, I have to collect stones. Okay, let's drop everything I don't need. Oh, actually, you can craft small stones from big ones. So this is also quite a nice way to find small stones in the beginning of the game. Yes, and now I have enough. Cancel. Okay, place a pit. Okay. I think this look... It's pretty good to be close to the water because you will constantly need water. Okay, finally. This is also a very cool animation. Yay! Okay, what now? Stockpile some firewood and wait for sunset. Yeah, 1 hour remaining. So we are already at sunset. Let's start chopping trees. Yeah, as you can see, the stamina goes down. Oh, and I'm also getting tired. Yeah, but we are about to go to bed anyway. Yeah, and I also need water. We don't have much time, unfortunately. Okay. Come on, come on. Yeah, I know you get tired, but whatever. We have to do it. Oh, there is a deer over there. So the animals start spawning already. Oh yes, these are my sticks here. Remove them. Okay, we can place everything here. And now we have to cut it again. I have to equip my axe. It got unequipped for some reason. Okay. And the guy can always carry four of these logs. You can't pick up more than 4. Okay, now I place them here, so they fit nicely here. Okay, and now I already got the ignition source, but I need tinder, and you get tinder from this stuff here, the pine branches. I think I can pick up 4 or 5 of them. Let's see. How many can I pick up? Okay, oh, yeah. So it goes in both hands. I think this should be enough for now. And let's craft... Yeah, you can kind of dismantle it. And this will give me sticks and pine leaves. And you need both of them to start a fire. Can I craft one more? Okay, and also the problem is we need twigs to start the fire, and you can get twigs by dismantling the sticks. So this is kind of a bit convoluted here, but actually everything is kind of self-explanatory at some point. Let's craft another one here, because I need the space. Okay. So, where are my twigs? They probably fell to the ground because I couldn't pick them up. Where are my twigs? Ah, yes, here they are. Okay, now let's be quick about it. Okay, tinder. Pine leaves. Okay, and twigs. Perfect. And because I used the flint, so if I used, for instance, you can what? I can't remove it. If I use the sticks, then the chance to ignite is only 75. But you can choose the flint, and then it's certain that it will ignite. Okay, let's remove you maybe. Okay, igniting. Oh, this is also a very cool animation. He uses his knife to make some embers. Okay. So, the fire lasts for 4 hours. I think I need at least 8 hours, because you have to sleep for 8 hours. But first, let's try to fill up the water. Can we do it? Oh yes, nice. I can use the bottle. Perfect. Ah, haha, but you can't use it for boiling stuff. Okay, this is something new. So I need to craft a bowl. Yes, stone bowl. You craft them from... You need kind of a large stone and a small stone to hammer it. Required to... Oh, why do I use the piece of flint for it? Okay, this was not intended. Because the problem is it could break. It states here, can break apart during use, so it's kind of dangerous to use kind of very kind of precious stuff. I mean, you should use the stuff that's not risky to lose. Okay, I have it in my offhand, and now I fill up the water, and now we can start boiling it, because now it's contaminated. You can see it tells 16 contamination or blight contamination stat, but if I put it here and boil it, okay, we have to wait for 14 in-game minutes, and while we do so, let's chop up some why can't you pick it up? Okay, Okay, you need to play Tetris a little bit here. So now he can do it. So he needs a free hand, or both hands in this situation here. And you have to find a place to put it down. And now I have to equip the axe again, and now he can finally chop this thing down. Okay, let's connect it. Let's add it to the fire. It's also an interesting mechanic. You can't put too much you can't add kind of an infinite amount of your logs here. So it's about 10 or 11 hours. And the rest won't even you can't even add it to the fire. But you can store it already inside this the campfire inventory. Oh, I think my water. Stop collecting fuel. I think my water finished. Oh, yes. And you can also drink it from here. You can choose drink half or drink all. As I'm very thirsty, I will actually drink all. Nice, perfect. And I'm also getting very sleepy, so I should be going to bed shortly. But let's drink another one. We should drink at least 2 before we go to bed, because you will of course get thirsty while sleeping. And so this is always a good idea to be fully hydrated before you go to bed. Although in real life it is probably not such a good idea to be very, very hydrated before going to bed, but in survival games it is. It is the case. Okay. Okay, 8 minutes. Okay, let's chop up more trees. We can also craft a rabbit snare. It shouldn't be too close to your base, because otherwise you will scare off the rabbits. But I tested it on a previous playthrough and it works fine. So you really can catch rabbits with it. Okay, you see, I can't add more fuel to it. Too much fuel, not enough room. But you can still store it here, no problem. This is especially cool when, if you start a new day, so you slept, and then you start anew, then you immediately go to the campfire and press add fuel, and then you don't have to worry about your fire going out. Okay, 8 hours. So I could already be going to bed, but we could also maybe build a snare. Luckily we have search button here. It doesn't work perfectly always. Okay, I need one more stick. This is not a problem. Okay, and let's craft. Oh, you can hear the wolves. So yeah, this is how you know that it's already nighttime and that you should actually go to bed. I'm not sure if the game becomes more dangerous at nighttime. I think it is, or maybe at later days. So when you're a bit farther into the game. So I think the first day is still very, very easy to manage. But sometimes it's not working for some reason. I have no idea why. Maybe I was in the wrong. Yeah, I was in the wrong tab. Okay, rabbit snare. Okay, let's put it in the offhand. So this is how it looks. And let's place it maybe here. I think it's, yeah. Although it's maybe not you can't see it very well if you caught a rabbit, but we can think of it at a later date. Wow, this looks actually quite pretty. Oh, I should also explore this island over there, but it will be tomorrow. Okay, and now we can place our bedroll. Just press the right button, place, and if you press and hold shift, then you can, and also kind of use your scroll button, then you can choose how it's placed. It should be as close as possible to the fire, because you also need the campfire to warm you up. Not sure how this mechanic works, but it's always good to have to be as close to the fire as possible. But I'm not sure. Maybe you can actually catch yourself on fire. Not sure. Okay. It tells me, yeah, this is kind of a bit strange mechanic here. You can also press control, and then you just use one of the locks. Yeah, and now you see, now I can edit. And you should always have at least 8 hours of campfire fuel remaining before you go to bed. Okay, let's I can actually place them back. And now we can, oh shit, there's a bear. I just wanted to go to bed. So okay, so they can already spawn at the first day, or on the first day. Shit. Okay, but I think he's quite far away. I think we're safe here. Okay, sleep. Your estimate sunrise to be about 8 hours from now. You need to sleep about 8 hours to fully replenish your energy. Yeah, and the fire should last for 8 hours if it doesn't rain. Yeah, if it doesn't. So if it rains, it can break your fire theoretically. Although it doesn't. Oh shit! I wanted. Oh yes, good that he told me that. I forgot that I wanted to drink before I go to bed. Oh, that was. And we can also, actually, before we go to bed, we can also boil another bowl of water. And the cool thing is, the water doesn't evaporate. Maybe the developer will add it later, but you can leave the water overnight at your campfire, and it will still be there in the same amount. So you can safely go to sleep. Okay, let's sleep now. Yay! Day 2. The blight continues to spread. You are well rested. Leave. Okay, cool. And now I got a new quest. Be on the lookout for clues about a potential anti-blight serum. You have heard whispers of druids in a far-off land that know how to combat the blight. The stories talk about healing serums and fantastical elixirs that supposedly cure one's affliction entirely. If these tales are true, then there may be hope for humanity still. You do know that there were a few hermits and occultists taking shelter in the secluded wilderness around your village before the blight. Perhaps they may know more about the druids, if they're still alive. Okay. So supposedly there are other people in the game, and we have to find them. Because our goal is, besides simply surviving, is to remove the blight from the world. This is what the game at least tells you. But let's continue this adventure in another video. I think I will make a video for each in-game day, which seems to last for about 40 to 45 minutes, which is the ideal duration for this type of content. Although it will probably become quite repetitive after a few days, and then I might start editing out the boring parts. I think there is no ending in this game right now, as it is in early access, so we shall see how far we can push the story. I want to at least try to understand what this blight actually is and how to remove it. I hope you enjoyed this game introduction and found the tips helpful. Take care and see you soon. Bye!